And this is a little tip control. Now rock it back there like that without it whipping. Lay it on the ground, back behind you. This is going to do two things. This helps you get this move here to start your swing, which we're not going to do yet. But that's what this does, as opposed to just doing this and whipping it around. See how it's whipping around? Now, if I go to start my swing there, I can't start it around me. It goes up in the air. But if I do this, see I drop my arm back there, now I can just pull that tip out there like that and go. So that's what part of this is that right there. As soon as that gets back there, I let that tip fall back. And then bring that Hondo right up here to where you're looking at those strands just like that, like you're looking down a gun sight. Okay? So that's turning the Hondo over at 12 o'clock. Now to do that, you see where your elbow is. And if you can start your swing like that, you won't be getting figure eight in your loop. See that figure eight? See what my elbow's doing? Nothing. That's what puts the figure eight in there. Now watch what my elbow does. No figure eight. Elbow down. There's figure eight. Do what I'm talking about here. That's a pretty serious figure eight. Took about 3 swings to get it out. But because I'm rolling that loop like this, see how open that is? That opens your loop up. Makes it nice and round. Doesn't matter how fast you're going. The loop is doing the same thing as it's doing right here, staying open. But see, my elbow is flopping around like a chicken wing. And when it comes up, see, it brings that Hondo down there. The other thing about this is, if my target is here, and I want my loop flat, which for the basic forehand throw, that's what we're talking about. That loop is flat here. Now, if I'm swinging like this, turning it over back here, when that loop gets there, it goes out there like a trotty chop. It lands like a flusher. Maybe we'll snag something if we're lucky. But, because see, it was flat over here. Turned over here, was vertical here. I want it horizontal here. So in order for it to be horizontal here, I'll turn it over right here, and it has all the rotation of the swing to get back to horizontal. Because when I throw, and it's going to be the same for a head shot or a heel shot in a trap, it's going to land like that, horizontal. So if we can turn our thumb over there, if I'm roping something off to my side over here, like I was talking about out of the stirrups, I'm going to be turning it over just past the target. See, so when it goes over there, it's horizontal. Maybe tip a little bit if I put my pitch down at 6 o'clock. But if I'm going to throw it off over here, see, it's turning over here at about 2 o'clock. So when it goes out there, it lands the same way as it did when I was pointed this way. Or if I was pointed this way. It's going to turn over just past my target, so it comes flat for the delivery, horizontal for the delivery. Doesn't matter where my horse is pointed. He could be pointed back here, and I'm still going to be throwing it back there. So it's in relation to your target, how you adjust your swing. So that's the importance of being able to turn it over here at 8 o'clock, because I'm going to deliver it at 9 o'clock. Or if I'm going to deliver over here at 1 o'clock, if I'm chasing something out in the pasture, I'm going to turn it over at 12 o'clock. Okay? So, I'm too stiff to turn it over any more than maybe 4 o'clock. This range back here I can't reach to turn it over. My elbow doesn't work that way. Maybe some of you yoga students can do that, but I have different shots for that corner anyway. So let's just practice that. First, the 12 o'clock. Let's make sure everybody understands the 12 o'clock.